Ron and Fez doing our night shift. Very special guest appearing at the convention this weekend in studio with us. You know him from Blade Runner, Mr. Rutger Hauer.
Rutger Hauer. Nice to see you, sir.
Thank you.
Nice to see you, sir. I'm Ron. This is Fez.
Hi, Fez.
Hello, Rutger.
And you're the biggest fan, a Rutger fan, Howard fan that I actually know in my life is Anthony. And he, just a huge fan of yours. Has followed your career.
Big fan of Lady Hawk, of course, and Blade Runner. Well, one of my favorites. And still stands the test of time.
Yeah.
That's true.
A lot of movies back then, visually, they look a little cheesy. But for some reason, that movie stands the test of time, Rutger.
Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah.
When was the last time you saw it? Recently?
No.
No?
No.
Well, it
doesn't.
Like I said, stands the test of time.
I know, but it doesn't get on screen a lot, so you have to do DVD or something.
Right.
Well, that's good. You got one of those?
No.
Get Rutger a DVD player out of
you
petty cash.
You don't have a DVD player?
Do we have it in the prize closet?
I can't travel with a DVD player.
You like to stay on the road.
And I have to, and it's, you have to have how many regions are there? 5? I mean, it's different in each country, so.
Oh, the
Right.
plugs.
The DVD
plugs.
No, the system.
The system is different?
Yeah.
See, I'm learning something new from Rutger.
The system itself is
We
different.
can still learn.
NTSC, PAL, 5 regions, so you've got 10 possibilities there.
Right.
But I have one that plays all the versions, but
He knows more about it.
I don't really travel with it.
No, you like to stay on the road, though. You like to travel a lot.
Well, I do work a lot.
Right.
Yeah. And it basically means that I'm 10 months in hotel rooms and a month in Europe when I have nothing else to do, because I have a house there still.
Where in Europe?
In Holland.
Oh.
And in L.A. When I need to be there. And that's only a month also.
Now, you have the sci-fi convention. Have you
Yeah.
ever done any of those before?
No, I think I've done something like that in Vegas once a long time ago.
Yeah.
But this is a new one for me. It's,
A lot of freaks. A lot of freaks go.
Fine.
Yeah, well, that's good.
You're looking forward to meeting them?
Yeah. Join the club.
I'm sorry, I meant big fans, not
Right.
freaks. That's
There you
what
go.
I meant.
Right.
Now
I
you heard
slip
Big
up
Cat's
sometimes.
feelings.
Yeah.
Well, the first thing for me is that there's a small screening of Blade Runner, and I know that a lot of people haven't seen this on the big screen.
And it's a director's cut. It's different than the cut we saw.
Yeah.
Do you know how it's different yet?
Yeah.
Have you seen it?
Yeah.
Have you seen the director's
Well, the
cut?
biggest difference is that
You actually kill Harrison Ford in this one.
well, he's not talking that much anymore.
Right.
That's the voiceover is out of it, and there's a couple of small details.
The voiceover kind of wasn't in the original script, right? They kind of...
It was in the beginning,
yeah.
and they cut it out really fast, which most of the time that tends to be a good thing. But it's the fact that it hasn't been screened a lot has kept this movie alive in a very odd way. People still have been asking about it.
Right.
And, I just hope that it survives for a while. And the other thing is that all the proceeds of all of this is that it goes to a foundation that I founded 2 years ago.
Oh, what is that?
It's for AIDS, kids with AIDS in a very small country called Turks and Caicos Islands.
Oh, yeah, I've been there.
Yeah.
Very beautiful.
Yes.
Where's that at?
Absolutely. It's 100 miles north of Haiti and 400 miles east of Miami. And it's tiny. There's no budget for nothing.
Right.
So
I went to the Club Med, though, there, so I didn't really see a lot of what's going on.
But that's the idea. They want to keep you there. That's right.
Yeah, they keep you in that closed-off area and say, don't venture out into the wilderness over there.
Or go diving. That's okay.
Oh, I went diving, yeah.
Yeah, well,
it's beautiful.
Sure.
Yeah.
Turquoise waters down there. That's hence the name, I think.
Oh, that's
There you go.
interesting.
Sure.
Again, learning tonight.
about the Caribbean.
All right, we got a lot of people on the phones here that have questions for you.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
And here's Eric. Eric, you're on Ron and Fez and Anthony with Mr. Rutger Hauer. How are you?
Rutger,
Yes.
are you German?
No, but my name is German.
Oh, Anthony loves to shoot Germans on his computer. He lives for it. Hey, in Blade Runner.
Yeah, why start that way?
Is that the question?
No, here's the question.
The real question is, why didn't you do Schindler's List? That would have been perfect.
It's not up to me. You know that.
That's true.
What was the question?
In Blade Runner, your character puts a nail through his hand as he chases Harrison Ford through that tenement. Why? As a robot, shouldn't he have known better to do that than doing that?
I thought it was kind of fun to get some energy going, and I think it's kind of Jesus-like. I thought he was Jesus.
Right.
Half of Jesus, let's say. You can say that here.
Yeah, you can say half
sure.
of Jesus,
Believe
sure.
me.
I say it a lot.
Yeah, right.
I give half of Jesus.
So for the slight symbolism of it, and the practical factor that if you put a nail through your hand, you get a bit of a buzz.
Little jolt.
Right.
Yeah,
Sure.
and he needed that.
He needed that to crank up a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you ever play a German in a World War II movie?
Yeah.
What movie was that?
That's like 30 years ago.
Right.
Real? Which
This
one
goes
was
back.
it?
It was in Holland. It was in Holland.
Yeah.
Oh, it was?
Yeah. It was
Because I think you probably make a great German officer. I can see the look.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Yeah. Sharp dressed and everything?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, sharp dressed.
He played a German officer in Fatherland.
Right, Fatherland.
There you go.
Is that it?
Fatherland.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, that.
Say Anthony knew.
I got to rent that
That
one.
was not
Yeah.
bad. Yeah.
Well, do you have a DVD player, Anthony?
Of course I do.
Oh, okay. I don't. I won't keep one because of the travel.
Really?
Yeah.
Too many
Are there any
bucks.
more of those?
Sure, there's
That's
plenty
kinda
of
fun.
Yeah, all right. You like this? All right, here's Seamus.
Yeah.
Yeah. Seamus, you're on with Rutger Hauer. How are you, buddy?
Hey, how you guys doing?
Good.
Good.
This first-time caller. I just wanted to discuss a couple of glaring omissions in Mr. Hauer's filmography. You guys haven't mentioned the first Buffy movie,
We didn't?
Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
No, we didn't mention that.
Oh.
Yeah, that was a big one.
Flesh and Blood with the great gang rape scene.
Flesh and Blood.
Flesh and
Yeah,
blood.
Sure.
Yeah.
And Lady Hawk with the woefully miscast Matthew Broderick.
Right.
Yeah.
Woefully miscast.
Well, everyone in that movie was so beautifully cast. I mean, especially Mr. Hauer, but
The
you know,
horse. The horse.
There's Matthew, and I'm a huge Matthew Broderick fan. But
Well, who
the fact
isn't?
that he's
Yeah.
running around in the Middle Ages with a Manhattan accent,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, well, it's kind of funny. But, it's the only way to do that film. Only Americans will make that kind of a movie that way in Italy and build castles.
Right.
It's a very, I know, I agree a little bit with you that it's a strange concoction, but it's a fairy tale anyway, so I think you have a little freedom.
Well, you'll be meeting a lot of these guys this weekend, huh? That have all these kind of questions.
Oh, yeah.
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 don't
They're
wanna-
going to talk your ears off.
Here's JP. JP's on the line right now.
Well, if people,
Yeah, go ahead.
JP, hang on a
Yeah,
second.
hang on,
I have a website, rutgerhauer.com, because I've done about 100 pieces of work.
Right.
And so, it doesn't make any sense to mention
Every single one of them.
No, you wouldn't have a program.
Right. We wouldn't even have time.
No. Yeah.
JP, go ahead, buddy.
Hi,
Hey
JP.
guys, 10290.
All right, buddy.
Rutger Hauer, you played the baddest ass characters that have ever been there. Like Escape from Sobibor.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. I gotta ask like one question though. Like with in Lady Hawk, the other guy mentioned it, but Matthew Broderick, is he such a douche as he is in every other movie?
Is he a douche?
I don't know.
What kind of question is
I don't know. I haven't seen that many
What?
other movies.
When we had Matthew Broderick on, he spoke well of you.
Yeah, he did. He said you were great.
Yeah.
And,
no, he's fine. I
yeah.
mean, it's just. I mean, I think you're entitled to how you feel about
Right.
someone. I'm not going to take it away from you.
Sure.
So
Usually you play very ominous characters in movies and
not
very
usually.
frightening.
No.
No, the
But
one
I understand what
the
you're
ones
trying
I've
to say.
seen.
Not usually.
I think
You're my biggest fan, and you're coming up with this.
I
Right.
think the most prominent, the ones that are most popular, you come across as a very ominous character. You're very fearful. And what do you like in real life? Are you people afraid to approach you because of what they've seen in movies, or are you a laid back guy? What do you do for fun?
Let's see. Sailing.
Oh, you're into
He's
sailing.
sailing.
Yeah, diving. That's about it.
Sailing and diving.
Yeah.
On the boat and off the boat. That's
Yeah,
great.
there you go.
That's
There
very
you go.
relaxing.
Yeah,
The sailing.
watery kind of guy.
That's good
Yeah.
for the soul.
Good for the soul,
It
Fez.
really is.
Uncomfortable. Yeah, it is uncomfortable, Rucker. I'm not going to lie to you.
What?
These two guys. It was just you and I, and we turn the lights down a little bit and put on 3 candles. I think everything will be all right.
We're speaking with Rutger Hauer. He's going to be at the New York International Sci-Fi and Fantasy Creators Convention.
Muffins.
Yes, we can have muffins.
Donuts and muffins. To keep up with you, it's still a long flight.
It sure is. That could even be our nickname for each other, donuts and muffins. Here's Dennis. Dennis, you're on with Rucker.
Hey, buddy.
Yeah.
Hey, Mr. Howard, 2 quick questions I just got to know.
Is it true that you came up with the Tears in Rain line in Blade Runner?
Yeah.
Oh, fantastic.
Thank you.
And Awesome Weekend, great movie.
Thank you.
You were in a Kylie Minogue video, weren't you?
Yes, I was, yeah.
Is he really that smoking in real life, that just juicy, fleshy POA?
Yes.
She is?
Very hot.
Yeah. No.
Did you bang her? Did you get her?
Yeah, sure.
No, don't.
Come on, you bent her over a table. Admit it.
No.
Admit it.
Oh, listen to this guy.
That's just wishful thinking. But that's okay
But
for
on
me.
whose part?
On my part.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. All right.
I think. Not on mine.
No.
Sorry.
Didn't work for you, huh?
No.
What do you get paid well for one of those, though?
Huh?
Is it a situation where you get paid well for something
You get
like
paid
that?
well, yeah. You know, I mean, you don't have to do anything really,
Right.
It was. I thought it would be kind of fun to see what that was like. I had never done that before, and I had to play this sort of distant, cool, arrogant guy who looks at his wife, I think,
Right.
who keeps wanting to undress in front of other people, and he's like, what the hell is going on with this woman? And that was kind of how I felt about her. So it kind of,
Yeah. You actually took it on yourself.
yeah, it kind of worked out. It kind of worked out.
Yeah. Here's Eric. Eric, you're on with Rutger Hauer. How are you?
Hello, Eric.
Yeah.
Mr. Howard, in your movie Wanted Dead or Alive,
Yeah,
I got to say that's one of the best endings I've ever seen.
the bonus.
Anytime you put a grenade in someone's mouth
the
and
bonus,
completely
yeah.
blow away their
Yeah,
thorax,
that would be a good thing to do now, I think.
especially if they're Middle Eastern.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah, I'm a big fan.
I wish it would happen to me right now.
A grenade in your mouth.
Come on, Donuts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the writer came up with
knows.
that, It was not...
Yeah. You know what I always think about you when I see the Roosevelt Island tram from the movie Nighthawks?
Yeah.
People always talk about that because that tram is taken, you're a little nervous on a tram anyway, and then everyone's thinking, it's close to the UN, terrorist stuff.
Yeah.
When you shot that, Stallone was probably at his peak, and there used to be tons of people on the East River watching that, right?
Yeah, we shot, I think we shot for like 2 weeks or something, and they blocked the whole thing, and yeah, it was a disaster. It was really difficult.
People are still talking about that. That shoot was a long time ago.
Yeah, that was in 80.
Yeah. And they
What
still
a great climax.
Yeah, it was.
For a movie. Great climax.
Yeah.
Now, they used that tram again in Spider-Man. The same deal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did
You
you see
see that
Spider-Man?
No.
You see any new movies? What do you like? No? Anything out?
Yeah.
It doesn't.
That one will slip
It doesn't
through.
come up. No.
No?
I hardly see any movies.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you a movie fan?
I'm like one of hardly.
No.
Really?
Wow, that's interesting.
No. Yeah. Yeah.
You
It
would
is.
think, you're in the movies. You
I know.
wanna
It
see
sounds.
movies.
Yeah. I know. It's
You're
really
busy
weird.
sailing and diving.
No. There's
No?
a lot.
No.
There's my time is. I need 9 lives to do
Right.
what I want to do.
Do you watch your own work?
Yeah, when it comes out, I watch it to see if I think what I did was okay.
Really? Just critiquing yourself when you
to
watch
see
it?
if the film came out the way I was hoping for it, that sort of thing.
Are you hard on yourself?
Yeah, I think so. I think I'm too critical. Yeah.
You've listened to best ofs of yourself there.
No, I can't.
No,
we never listen to that.
But what is funny, and that it's a generalization, but in America, everybody always sort of oversells,
Right.
and I tend to undersell. I tend to, if they're asking me, so what are you doing great? I go, well, it's not so great and it's not really good.
Yeah.
It's not really a good way of
Americans
doing it.
like that confident.
It's the best day of your life and the best movie you ever did.
Always.
And everybody on the film is like a family. They're always saying that. And every week we see the same guys do all the talk shows together.
But since I'm European still,
right,
I can't quite get in that.
Yeah.
I don't want to anyway. I think it's better to be closer to the truth, whatever that is.
Here's Bob. Bob, you're on with Rutger Hauer.
Hey,
Hi, Bob.
Rutger. How are you, Rutger?
Hi, good.
I'm a huge fan.
Well, good.
I got to ask you a question. The movie Blind Fury.
Yeah.
How much training did you go through for that movie? Because you were wicked with that sword.
I did. Thank you. I did. I was very proud of that sword fight, and funny enough, the sword fight came after we shot the whole movie. It was never in the movie in the script, and we shot the movie, And I did a lot of martial arts. I think I studied for 2 months, and I think it was probably the fittest movie I've ever done. And I studied with a blind guy for a month. And then they suddenly came up and said, we have to have a sword fight. This is silly. We have to have a sword fight.
Right.
And they called me back. I was doing a movie in Australia, and I got back right after the movie and said, we're going to shoot this in a weekend. And and then I got to work really hard with one of the best one of the best swordsmen in the business. And I didn't think I was going to be able to do it, but I ended up doing all of it, almost.
That's going to scare you every once in a while when all of a sudden you have to appear as an expert, and you have a month to figure it out.
That's kind of what sucks, yeah.
Yeah.
But, I think since we're all pretenders here, if I can pretend to be a real good swordsman, I take pride in that.
Right. But you have to do things all the time in film that probably scare you, no matter what it is, whether it's, being up high or, they have you swinging around places. You never know what you're going to do. Do you ever turn down a script because you're going like, this is crazy. Somebody's going to get hurt doing this.
No.
Ooh. You take it all on.
Yeah, they're stunt people.
Right.
2 weeks on that tram scene's insane.
Yeah, you're kidding me? I'd go nuts up there. You have to stay in good shape all the time?
Yeah, you do.
You think you could lift Big Kev? Just
sure, no problem.
Really?
Yeah, of course. He's not that heavy.
Sure. That would be great. That'd be a great way to end this thing up tonight. You just lift him and you carry him down the hall and everybody's going crazy.
Sure would.
Just cheering, following you out the door into a best of.
I used to do a lot of stunts, but I sort of started to kind of grow out of it because I saw stunt people get hurt a lot.
Right.
And of course, I have a scar of every movie I did.
Always a bump you take, right? No matter what happens, you're going to get hurt sooner or later.
Yeah. You can pick it yourself.
Right. Here's Mike. Mike, you're on Run a Fez with Rutger Hauer.
Go ahead, Mike.
Hey guys, how are you?
Hi.
Good, buddy.
Good.
Big fan of Ron Fez, Anthony. And Mr. Howard, quick question for you.
Yeah.
Wanted Dead or Alive, which was an excellent movie, and the last caller that mentioned it forgot to mention Gene Simmons was the lead villain in that, which he was an excellent role in.
Yeah.
They make mention of you played Nick Randall. They make mention of Josh Randall. Was that in reference to Steve McQueen's character from the '60s television show?
Yeah, it was because they thought that would be a great, would be a great way to sell the movie. I thought it was a bit far fetched, but
Right. Any plans for a sequel?
No. That's. I think that's too long.
Can you just lie to me and tell me yes, so I have something to live for, please?
Yes.
I'll just get
it's coming out soon.
We're working on it.
Yeah, keep an eye out for it. Right after he lifts Big Kev and carries him down the hall.
Rutger Hauer's our guest. He is going to be at the New York International Sci-Fi and Fantasy Creators Convention.
You're going to be there, Fez?
I would like to go down and check this out.
Yeah, you have to come then.
Yeah, promote the screening.
You're going to speak there, right?
Yeah, I'm going to say a few things. I'm going to do a question and answer thing.
Right.
I haven't had enough time to prepare a real solid,
You're doing it right here.
You want us to start jotting stuff down?
No.
Kev, get a pen and paper. We'll start.
No.
Good evening, everybody. Let's just start.
I'll improvise. It's okay.
Are you sure?
But, yeah.
All right.
Maybe open with a joke. How many people here are replicants? Something like that.
That's cute. That's always cute. Or Daryl Hannah or anybody like that showing up?
No.
No, huh?
No.
We were talking about how sexy that makeup was that she had for some reason.
When she airbrushed that paint over her eyes.
Yeah.
It put her up another gorgeous notch.
Do you think that's because of Walt Disney?
Yeah, there was some.
You remember in Donald Duck, they all had that thing?
Right.
The boys?
I was thinking that.
I know that you think it's far-fetched, but
I really... the backflips and stuff. Yeah, Walt Disney with the thing over the eyes.
Remember?
Better than Hanna-Barbera, where they just have the perma beard.
Sure.
Going in those cartoons. True. It was sexier than that.
Okay, too far.
Yeah, Anthony, here's
That's
the weird
the altitude of the flight.
I do that.
Here's
I go too far.
In my mind, in my imagination, I thought that you two, being, you're the biggest fan, and, I know that you like your fan. Right?
We're hitting it off.
You guys were really going to be close.
I got to tell you something. I'm just a little nervous. You know? And it happens. I get a little nervous around people, celebrities.
We can do it on one microphone.
A little closer. And he could call me Muffin.
Yeah. Come on, Muffin.
And I'll call you Donuts.
All right, so I'm out completely now. I'm a bagel in the corner.
You've been edged out.
You'll be my bagel.
No, I don't want to be with you, Fez.
Why?
I'm worried.
About what?
I'm going to tell Rutger about it later, but I never really saw him with a girl. And that's it. I don't want to make a big
you
deal out
heard
of it.
that rumor, too.
Everybody hears that rumor.
Where are you hearing this rumor? It's now in the Netherlands.
Europe. People in Europe are chanting about it.
I got a chance to play in a movie with...
All
right. We just dumped Rutger and he smashed his head into the microphone.
He's banging his head after cursing like Eileen. All right. You got a chance to play. You take your time. A lot of this will be edited out in post. I think it's
Christopher Walken.
Christopher Walken.
And myself had a couple of scenes in a very funny movie that was sort of a wacky...
wacky movie.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. we actually have a clip of that. Ready?
No, you don't.
Yeah, listen.
No,
I got a fever, and the only prescription is more cowbell.
That's from the movie. That's great.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
And and he was sort of a straight cop, and I was the guy in that movie. So
right.
Really?
Yeah, it was great fun.
Well, how did you research that role, Rutger?
He followed Fez.
Use my imagination.
You take it back.
Use your imagination.
Yeah,
Good thing there, you know.
Yeah.
You're on the up and up, right?
Yeah.
There's I would say there's 3% of my own life in all the movies.
Right.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You don't really get your life involved with the
I
characters.
don't. I make it up.
Sword fighting on the streets or in the locker room, whichever sword fight you want to do.
I just assume, being from Europe,
You're being stubborn.
I'm
being stubborn.
Yeah. What are we, muffin? Come on.
No, donuts. I'm not being stubborn. I'm a big fan. I've appreciated your work over the years there, Muffin.
We're going on a vacation.
Oh, that was amazing. Yeah, that's great.
Frank Zappa.
Yeah. Yeah, Frank Zappa. Grab some Zappa.
Billy the Mountain.
You're a fan of Frank Zappa?
Yeah. Fan, yeah.
That kind of music? What else you like? I like to get into a little bit about what he likes.
Sure.
Bach. Very much.
Oh, wow. That's mandatory over there, right?
Sure.
Elliot Gould.
Elliot Gould, great singer.
Here.
Huh?
Okay.
I think Rutger was just going to
get another question.
Right,
we're drifting. We're drifting.
Yes.
That's okay.
Well,
you're a sailor. We can drift.
He's beating his head on the microphone.
Again.
Yeah.
We can drift.
I honestly think the fact that you're here tonight is very brave, that you're going to do 11 hours of radio. And not a lot of movie stars would actually come in and do that.
I like this. I love radio.
Right.
Much better than television. Television makes me very nervous.
I hate the pictures.
Really?
And it's
the cameras.
It's live, too.
It's live. Mm-hmm.
Real.
Unlike this.
Yeah. Just happens.
Yeah.
As it happens.
Unplug the batteries now.
I understand.
He hit his head on the mic again.
I think Rutger's been doing 2 shows a day for the past week.
Like you two. Great. Fabulous.
I don't even think this is happening.
Here is Justin. Justin, you're on with Rutger Hauer.
Hi, Justin.
Hi, Justin.
What's going on, guys? How's everything? Hey, I got a question. Obviously, you remember because you did the movie Surviving the Game.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Do you think that kind of stuff really happens where rich guys go on vacation and they pick a bum off the streets to go hunt?
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Not really.
Yeah, I do. I heard a story about a place in Hungary where they did that kind of stuff, but I really don't think it matters that much. I mean,
no, whether they do that to a bum or not.
No.
Oh, that part matters, yeah. But you don't think it matters whether it's
if we make
real.
a movie. No,
right.
I think that any movie you make, even if it's about Van Gogh, it's still not real. You know, so that's why I don't think it really matters.
Right.
But of course, it matters to the people who get shot. You know?
Sure.
Always.
Yeah. We do have we do have a Surviving the Game. We do have a clip from that.
You do?
Yeah.
Let me hear.
I gotta have more cowbell.
That's odd. Here's Kevin.
I hope this is funny.
Yes, it is.
Because
it's starting
my
to.
sense of humor.
Yeah. No, your sense of humor.
That clip alone is going to be played forever on these guys' show. I'll tell you that.
Yeah. Your sense of humor is different. Here's Kevin.
Hello.
No problem, Rutger.
Hey.
Hello, Mr. Hauer.
Yes, hi.
Hi, how you doing? Hey, Ron. Hey, Faz. Hey,
Where are you, Kevin?
Hi, Kevin.
Outside New York City. Big fan, of course.
Yeah.
Blade Runner, big.
Yeah.
Masterpiece. Somebody beat me to it, mentioning Blind Fury.
Yeah.
Split Second, one of your most unappreciated movies.
Right.
Deadlocked, with the collars in the prison.
Are you going to read IMDb, or are you going to
No,
a question
I'm
for
not even in
him?
front of my computer. My question is, somebody actually already asked you about Surviving the Game, but I was been wondering since I saw this movie. Now, with all due respect, you were hardly recognizable in that movie. Did they come up to you and say you had to gain like 40 pounds for the role, or
What, in Surviving the Game?
Yeah, I mean, you were huge in that. I don't mean fat. I just mean bulky. I mean, you were this big, brawny guy. I mean, obviously you were the bad guy, but I was used to seeing you as like the svelte, slick, badass, and now you were this huge bully. Like, I mean, was that intended, or was it
No, it was not. No, it was not intended.
Oh, really?
No,
It hurts.
It hurts.
It hurts to bring that up.
No. I try to be as skinny and as fit as I can all my life, and I go through different periods with the hormone and stuff.
Yeah.
So it was not intended. It was just all there.
Wow, because I mean, it took me a couple of viewings to realize that was you.
Well,
all right, the man put on some weight,
what can I
Kevin.
say?
Jesus.
God.
You look like your high school picture.
Did you have another question?
No, he's done.
He's done.
No, come on.
A lot of people don't know this. I put on weight to do this show.
Please, really?
Yes.
His
weight is over. What is the word?
Rated?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's overrated.
Or overweight.
Sex and weight is all overrated.
Right.
Sex overrated?
Yeah.
Really? You don't get...
We're going to go to Van Halen.
That one will slip through.
Pass. Come on.
Yeah.
Pass.
It's only for commercials. Come on.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah, okay.
You'd rather run a batch?
Yeah,
than be with
I
a
see
woman?
that. Rutger, I take it you probably had a lot of women in your day, right?
Oh, yeah,
A good-looking guy, you're out there,
No problem,
actor, right?
Yeah.
Big German Frauleins?
Yeah.
Anything good like that,
Yeah,
right? Sure, the big blonde women?
Yodeling Frauleins.
Yeah.
Yodeling.
Yes.
Yodeling in the canyon. Yes,
Yeah.
you know what that means, right?
Your fantasy is happening.
You know something, Rutger? I gotta tell you, this isn't even my show. I am not on this show. It isn't
It's
even
great,
my
though.
show.
It's good.
This is their show. I'm sitting in.
Yeah.
I don't even do a show here.
You're
I
pissed.
just came in. Actually, the coffee machine, I fix it. If you noticed it's broken, I'm the guy
Yeah,
that
it's
fixes
been
the
bad
coffee
lately.
machine. But
Wow.
I've been,
That's
I
amazing
wanted
because
to
I would
meet you.
really think that it's your show.
I wanted to take a
It comes
picture.
off that way.
Yeah.
He's
That's
one of
the
the
thing.
pushiest coffee repairmen I've seen.
The Ron and Fez show, as I
Right.
point them out. And
But-
I'm Anthony. I just came in.
Coffee.
I'm saying, well, who else can drink beer on the air?
Pushy coffee
Just-
muffin.
Yeah.
That's all.
All right, Donuts. I'm with you.
Come on.
In America, we try to make sure that people who, repair the different machinery are also able to do the interviews.
Just hang out.
That's
Yeah,
a good,
hang
that's
out,
a good
be that way.
moonlighting thing.
Yeah, it's a moonlighting thing.
And the rent is
Right.
You don't have to pay me.
The rent's big. Everything's working out good here. I'm feeling better about this. I think we started rough, and then it was awkward, and now it's
I'm
kicking
feeling
in.
good.
Now things are happening.
You bonded with muffins. We're all set.
Yeah. Here's Michelle. Michelle, you're on with Rutger Hauer.
Hi, Rutger.
Wow.
Hi.
I am a huge fan of yours. Do you have anything new coming out that you're going to be working on?
Oh, yeah.
The last thing I did was a couple of months ago with George Clooney, and it's called Confessions of a Dangerous Mind.
Name dropper.
Oh, I heard of that. Okay. It's in, they mentioned it in the magazine.
George Clooney's first directing.
Yeah, and I think he's going to be, or he is already, one of the great American directors.
Well, you're a wonderful actor.
Is that the Chuck Barris movie?
Yeah, he's playing the part of Chuck Barris.
Oh.
Yeah, I did read about that.
Big Kev, who's the guy playing Chuck Barris in that? He's really terrific.
I do not know.
Yeah.
That's who is it, Rory?
Sam Rockwell.
Sam Rockwell is going to be the
He's
next
cool.
big star. He's fantastic.
Wasn't he on the Flintstones?
No,
that was
no,
the
no,
guy.
no. He was in
I am
Galaxy
Sam
Quest.
Rockwell.
He's in New York.
Oh,
actor.
Rockwell.
Galaxy?
Get that confused.
He's a New York actor, I think.
Yeah?
Yes, he is.
And
And
he's
he's just
great.
terrific.
Yeah.
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 He was in Galaxy Quest and Charlie's Angels.
And
The
it's
Green
a-
Mile.
The Green Mile. He
Green
was a nut
Mile.
in that.
Fantastic.
He was in, it was like Lawn Man or something crazy like that, or something with lawns in it.
Really?
He was a maid.
Yeah. And
Very
to
tired.
just name a couple.
Right, to name a few.
Yeah.
To name them all.
Lawn Dogs.
Lawn Dogs.
No,
Thank you, Roy.
I think it's going to be a really wacky film.
I'm looking forward to that. Who knew Chuck Barris was into all that?
Yeah.
I don't think anybody.
We actually have
We
a
still
clip.
don't know if
You
it's...
still don't know.
We still don't
We have
CIA
a clip
guy.
from this.
You
I could have
do?
used a little more cowbell.
Confessions of a Dangerous Mind.
Yeah. Go out and see that right away.
It's not out
It's not
yet.
out yet.
I mean, when it's out,
Okay.
see it right away. But
Yeah.
or if you,
Okay, and shall I answer a little more? To
yeah,
the question?
Why not?
Yeah.
The other thing that I did was Dracula Resurrection, which was quite fun to do. It was, I think it's the 73rd film with Dracula as the main character, and I play the older Dracula, and that was great fun to do.
Like the head Dracula guy?
No, they for some
Please,
reason
Anthony,
they have a young Dracula and an older one, and they shot it as two movies. And of course, the whole sense of having a younger and an older Dracula doesn't really make any sense, but that's why it's so much fun.
A little different.
Yeah. Why bother?
Right.
Why bother?
Yeah. But all of that will come up, I hope, at some point, because distribution is hard to find.
Right.
And I think the whole business is a bit, what shall we say, a bit...
Not the F word again.
No, right. So we'll pass, all right.
Right, we're passing on that.
All right.
So anyway...
We'll defer.
Right. Rutger, all right, you see this cart rack over here?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you think Fez could pick that up and carry it to the wall?
Really?
I mean, it's not that heavy, but it's awkward.
Yeah, and the carts are going to spill.
I don't think they...
I don't think so.
This is where you're wrong. Fez, show him.
Really?
Fez will pick that up and carry it to the wall and back.
That wall?
Can we talk him through it?
Yeah, we'll talk him through it.
All right.
Fez,
Let's see.
you have 5 seconds.
There's no way.
Yeah.
Take this one.
Yeah,
There's
yeah,
no
that one's
way.
easier because it's going to be, you can do it, Fez. Ready?
Oh, jeez.
There's no
Go.
way.
1,
Oh, my God.
2.
No. Oh, my God, he's moving
He's
it.
doing it.
Oh.
He's doing it, Rutger.
Oh, my God.
He's doing it.
All right.
He's doing it.
He's got it, yeah.
He did it.
Dragging it.
He did it, though.
And it's all sound, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Heavyweight sound.
Those are all tapes, yeah. Wow. I didn't see that coming.
No.
Thank you.
No.
Are you okay now? Are you all right?
I may have heard something.
Do you
I'm
think...
not sure.
Come again?
I'm not sure. I may have hurt something bad, Rutger.
Do you think Roy can carry it back, Rutger?
Yeah.
With one arm?
Yeah, he
Try
might.
it, Roy.
With the
Yeah.
one
Yeah,
arm. Stop
One
it.
arm.
While we throw pens at him?
Do people like this?
Yeah, this is American
This is your-
entertainment. All right, hold on. Rutger's going to have pens. Hold on,
right.
Rory. You throw pens at him.
Yeah.
And then you
Rutger, just
throw
throw pens at him, Rutger.
There you go. Throw pens at Rory.
It's an American tradition. Yeah. And go.
There we go. Oh, boy.
Oh. Oh.
He's having a tough time.
Oh.
Wow. Oh, that almost hit him. Thank God he's wearing safety glasses.
Good. Oh.
Those are his
he did
regular
it.
glasses.
Oh, I thought they were safety
What's the
glasses.
reward?
No, they're just
reward.
huge.
He gets nothing.
No,
You get
it's
your
just
free ticket to Blade Runner.
Yeah, it's something.
No way. Well, I got nothing.
Now, Rutger, I always thought that you were one of those guys. A lot of people say, I would show up to see you read the phone book. Have you ever heard that expression? We would
yeah.
love to have you do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huge presence.
Yeah.
Just such a great speaking voice that it doesn't matter what the material is.
Right.
Mm.
We're going to try that tonight.
Thank you. Yeah.
Here is Sophia?
Sathia?
Safia.
Safia.
I'm sorry.
Hi, guys.
Hi.
Hi.
Rutger, I'm a huge fan.
Thank you.
I was wondering, your character in Bone Daddy was probably one of your darkest characters of all. Do you have any feelings about that?
No, not really. I don't think he was that dark. But that's, we can differ there. He was just a guy trying to solve a mystery.
Okay.
A lot of people put a lot into these characters.
Yeah.
Rutger, you're just working, right?
I really enjoyed
going to work.
the movie.
Yeah.
It was fantastic.
Yeah, well, we had a good time with it, and I worked hard on it, and, it was
comes
good
through.
for me.
It comes through. The fact that you throw everything into it, it comes through.
I hope so.
But it's
Ron says, I really appreciate you letting me through.
All right, don't
It's like a guy at a
Thank
deli.
you, Safia.
You don't ask the guy at the deli, hey, how did you feel about that ham sandwich you made? You're just working, right?
Did you miss the ham
I'm
once it
kind
was
of
gone?
getting that vibe from you, Rutger. A lot of people put a lot into these characters you do, and they want to talk to you about it, and you're like, I was working.
Well, it's a bit like that, yeah. Because of course, I have my.
You wait till you see these people at the garden.
I hate talking about acting. I hate.
See,
he despises it.
And you know what you're going to get when you go to when people start talking to you? They're going to be like, "Dude, in Blade Runner." It's the scene that comes up in the CD, in the DVD, like an hour and 10 minutes into it. And they're going to be talking about your character, what motivated him. And you're going to be like,
and they're going to want you to be as dark as some of your characters.
Yeah, but that's fine, I mean, it's real. I mean, they get to see me for real. And I don't mind that at all. I mean, I get to see them for real, which is also quite strange.
Right.
Yeah. Because you never see your audience.
Yes.
I never know what they really think. Because of my website now, I get a bit more feedback.
You read the email and stuff that you get?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah?
Message boards?
Yeah.
You have a message board on there?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. You get right through to Rutger.
It's a very I'm very personally involved in, I give them a lot of feedback. I write little diaries, here and there. And it's funny because it's hard to describe to people, but this life just is very strange.
A little strange, right?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. Sure, I guess it has been.
We're in radio. We don't see our audience other than the coffee guy who comes in to fix the machine.
Anthony, and he's great.
That's about it.
Comes in.
But get your feedback.
Yes.
In all these different ways. I can't get my feedback through. My audience doesn't get me through interviews. They only get that. You go through the stomach of some interview, and they always have a twist or a thing.
It's fake.
And then it gets edited.
Right.
It's just an interpretation of you.
You ever go to a movie when it came out and just sit like in the back, maybe incognito, and watch how the audience reacts? What's that like?
That is a key moment.
Yeah,
that is the key. When you say, do you go see a movie, the first real moment for a movie for me comes when the first screening opens and you feel how the audience picks it up. I went to Houston when The Hitcher came out. I flew from Europe, came to Houston. It was a small theater, and we weren't really sure. And it was such a pleasure because we had so much fun making that movie, and it's a dark movie, and I still don't know why I like it so much. Still don't know. But for me, I made the decision to do that movie like within 20 seconds, at a very odd moment. And when we saw the opening of that movie, we went, okay. We hit it on the head. And then, of course, over time, you see that it even has a life longer than like a normal movie. So, that's your real feedback from the audience.
If I were you, I would go to the concession stand and go to the popcorn machine and be like, "Hey, you want some popcorn?" And they'd be like, "Oh my God, Rutger just threw pens.
Rutger hit Anthony with pens.
Pens in my head.
You're being muffin."
But Rutger, wouldn't that be so cool?
And
like all of a sudden they come out and you're like, "Hello, do you want some popcorn?" And people would freak out. Like, oh my God, Rutger Hauer's put butter on my popcorn.
I'm sitting right next to you.
Yes.
You're being stubborn.
I'm not being stubborn.
I am the nicest.
I think it's too much coffee.
Rutger, Muffin.
He's coming over closer to Anthony. He's got his hand.
Look at the mitts on this guy.
I know.
Look at those paws.
Those are first basemen.
You got some big hands.
And I can't even kill a fly. Can you imagine that?
Really? Are you like that?
I guess I'm too slow.
Oh, what? Like
or there's too much wind coming.
I thought maybe it was a moral thing that you don't want to kill a fly.
Yeah, I do.
No.
Really?
He wants to.
Yeah,
but he just can't.
No. He can't move those big hands that quick.
This has been a moment,
though. Picture of my little hand up against Rutger's big hand.
Go run over there.
And then my wife comes with a swatter and goes,
and just kills him
every time.
I can now say Rutger Hauer threw pens at me. It's a moment. It's now a moment in my life, Ron.
Yes, it is.
Wow, look at that.
Yeah, but it would look funny if I had your size hands on my body.
Sure.
No, I know.
You're a big man.
You're a big guy.
That's kind of strange.
And the thing is, you throw pens harder than you think. All right.
Sure.
Probably.
All right, we got the phone book that you asked for. And it's the opportunity just to hear Rutger Hauer read the phone book.
Read from the phone book.
Read from the phone book.
He's turning his mic
on and off. Splash. Splash. Rutger Hauer splash.
What happened all of a
Rutger?
sudden?
We can't hear you unless you turn that back on.
I'll give
Perfect timing there.
Hey, way to hit that on button, Hamptons.
All right, what is the
Have somebody else.
You don't want to read from the phone book?
No, not tonight.
Rutger is not reading from the phone book.
No.
What about from the Daily News?
Or the Post?
Come on.
It's that voice.
Is that the type of situation where you need to take the phone book home for a couple of days? And
Yes.
Yeah.
Get to know it.
And find the meaning?
Sure.
That's
Great. Thank you, Rory. Give him hot coffee. He's already thrown pens at me.
That's going to end up on Opie's back. I mean,
oh my God! You really screwed that up. Ronnie's leaving the show.
Ronnie, we're back!
Ronnie just called me Opie.
Come back! We know he's
Ronnie
not
just
Opie.
called me
He's
Opie,
Anthony.
Rutger.
Come back!
I am not Opie. I'm Anthony. And now Ron's throwing pens at me just like Rutger. You're ripping Rutger Hauer off.
Opie is the nickname we give all our coffee guys.
Unbelievable.
Is the Opie in here today? The coffee machine's broken.
Unbelievable.
I'm so tired.
Can you believe this show?
Yeah, me too.
Rutger, you know what happened?
Whiny.
These guys came in and took the station over, and they're not even supposed to be here. It's not a real show.
Well, there's a lot of people in here.
Yeah, there is.
You wouldn't know.
It's going to start and get weird now. You didn't drink that coffee, did you?
No, I'm okay.
Okay, because we dose it over here.
I'm cooling
in the States.
myself.
That's why I like it when Anthony
I'm trying to
fixes
land.
the machine.
I know, but you know something? The coffee is bad. I got to fix it. Hold on. Let me.
Yeah.
I'll get it fixed.
Yeah.
It's his job, right?
Yeah, there he goes. Come back, coffee man.
The coffee machine's not fixed yet.
I'm going to check on him.
Uh-huh. All right. We'll just check on him.
All right.
You know what, Rutger, if you could just talk for a second.
Yeah.
I got to check on those guys. If you could just talk for a second.
Okay. Okay, can we push a button for questions there? Because I really like, I love the fact that people come in and yeah? Okay. Yeah, hi, this is Rutger. You have a question? I have to learn this, I think.
Hello.
Yeah, hi, Mike.
Hey, how you doing? Yes.
Is it Mike? Okay.
Yes, it is. How you doing?
Good. It's a first for me. The people people are running out.
Caller. I think you're a great actor.
Thank you.
I think. How do you feel though?
How do I feel?
Being a body double for Nick Nolte. All right, little.
Excuse me. What is your question? How do I feel about being a body double for Nick Nolte? Iris. I think Mike went away. Iris? Iris?
Hello, Rutger. This is Iris calling.
Yes.
God bless you for the work that you're doing right now
Well, thank you.
for the USO. What you boys will kick the Kaiser's ass once and for all, and everyone in Brooklyn knows it. I'm a long fan of yours.
How long?
And I had a question for you.
Okay.
During World War II, was it that necessary to try to kill everybody?
And you're asking me?
Or was it a mistake?
I don't know.
And why?
I don't know. I think it's never necessary to kill anybody. Really.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying.
Okay.
Now, in the Terminator, Arnold Schwarzkopf was also half a robot.
Yeah.
Why? And can they be stopped?
Well, let's see. I make movies.
You make movies.
And that's, for me, that really has very little to do with reality.
It has very little to do with reality.
It's an odd, lightweight form of entertainment.
It's a lightweight form of entertainment.
But really,
not like the Nazi Party.
I don't think so.
Which got carried away.
Right.
Although the uniforms were sharp.
Yes.
And in in the future, will jetpacks be available? And then what would also happen to the subway line from there?
You're asking me questions that I have no way of answering.
Oh, I thought you were a movie star.
I'm an actor.
You're an actor?
Yeah.
You, sir, are an actor's actor.
Well, thank you.
You really are. And when people say to me, hello, Iris, who's your favorite actor from the Third Reich? I look him right in the eye.
Right.
And I say, Rutger Hauer. 2 reasons. He's got balls, and he's got huge hands.
A good combination.
Right.
Yeah. Thank you.
Why don't you see a lot of colored guys over there in Europe?
Europe is just as colorful as the States.
Europe is colorful.
Yeah.
It really is.
Yeah, it is.
Rutger?
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
For the joy that you've brought to us.
You're welcome.
Rutger?
Yeah.
Hang up.
Okay.
And when a call is over, hang up.
Okay.
If you stay on, it gets very uncomfortable.
Okay. Bye.
Wait. Rutger?
Yeah.
Would you read from the phone book from me?
I knew it was you. Improvisations. Uh-huh. All right. Do we have another one? A real one? Lee, are you there?
Yes, Mr. Howard.
Yeah, hi, Lee.
Hi, how you doing? I'm a big fan of yours.
Thank you.
I read in an article somewhere that speech you made in Blade Runner, like Tears in the Rain.
Yeah.
That some of that was improv. Is that true?
It was. I had a speech that was a page long, and I decided to. I felt like not taking that much time because the whole concept was when the batteries go. The batteries go, and I just took the lines that I thought were kind of interesting for interesting words, and two of those, and then I made up the line. All those moments will be lost in time, like Tears in Rain.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite speeches in any movie.
Yeah,
and it was just great.
Well, thank you. It makes me quite happy to know that it does from people all around the world, because I was just trying to do something. It was just doing my work, really.
Okay.
But it came up and it worked well, and it keeps flying, I guess.
Yeah, it does. And me and my wife will be there Saturday.
Okay.
Okay.
Bye. Yeah.
Have a good night.
Bye. Come on. Just. Hello.
Hey, Rutger.
Yeah, come on.
Hey, it's Andrew Dice Clay.
No, it's Iris.
Hey, it's the Dice Man. When you did that thing that you did
what?
In the Blade Runner.
Yeah.
What was that thing?
What thing?
Were you a robot or something?
Nexus.
What was you? Because you had the thing, and then you were with the chick, and the other guy took the thing. You know what I'm talking about, huh?
Yeah, I think I do.
Yeah, that was fabulous.
Thank you.
Hey, and then the other movie with the sword, right?
Blind Fury.
Yeah, Blind Fury. You took the sword, and you're poking at the guy. And then what happened? Because I missed the end of that. I had to go out. What happened? Because I saw you swinging the sword, and then all of a sudden, my cable went out. So tell me what happened. Who won that?
The guy gets cut in half.
Who, you cut the guy?
Mm-hmm.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, I think so, too.
That's great. Yeah, so you have the sword, and you're going, mbop, mbop.
Yeah.
And then one time he missed you.
Yeah.
And then what happened?
And then he got cut in two.
And then you swing and cut him in two.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
And then back to Blade Runner. Well, what happened? You got old?
I got what?
That one like Logan's Run. You had to die at a certain age, so you ran.
Eh?
Why'd you run, Rutger?
Where to? What do you mean?
That's what I'm talking about. Who says what to who? That's what I'm saying. Oh! That's what I do when a guy got cut in half. Did he go, oh?
Yeah, he probably did.
Yeah, huh?
Yeah.
Hickory dickory dock. This chick was sucking my gay.
Is this for real? Is it for real? No. Is it? Chris?
Rutger.
Yeah, hi.
How you doing, buddy? How's everything?
Hi, good. Strange.
Yeah. Listen, I loved you in the James Bond movie, A View to a Kill, Max Zorin.
Ah.
That was just terrific.
Okay.
How did you, when you were on the blimp and on top of the Golden Gate Bridge at the end, was that you, for real?
They tried to, I had to disappoint you a little bit. I think I went in 4 times to do a part in one of the Bonds. For different Bonds, they asked me back, and the last time I went in with the Broccolis, I said, to me, Bond, the bad guy in Bond would be only interesting if he was as funny, or his sense of humor was as sharp, and his intelligence was as strong as the opponent. And they said,
Rutger, I am so sorry about what happened. Thank you so much for covering.
Okay.
Anthony, the coffee guy, went nuts.
Yeah.
There's grounds everywhere. All right, so we had a little bit of trouble. Thank you so much, sir.
Okay. Thank
right.
you. It was fun.
We have to go to a break. We're Ron and Fez.
Ronnie. Fezzy. The Ron and Fez Show. XM 202.